Hi, my name is Karan Krishnan. I'm a microbiologist and a clinical researcher. I'm here to talk to you today about probiotics, and in particular, one of my favorite product lines called ProBiogen. So as a microbiologist, people often ask me, what is a probiotic? A probiotic is actually a live microorganism that, when delivered to a host, confers a health benefit. So the first part about that definition is very important, the live microorganism part. Probiotics are bacteria that can get into the gut, live within your intestines for a period of time, and then confer a health benefit to the host, either by changing the way your gut microbiome functions, and the microbiome means the population of bacteria within your gut, or affecting how your immune system and other parts of your body function as well. Now, the acid in the stomach kills most bacteria, so it takes a special type of bacteria to actually get through that acid and get to the intestines alive. Probiotics have traditionally been known to help with digestive health and immune health. However, the growing body of research suggests that probiotics can also help with mood and how your brain reacts to stress around you. Your gut and your brain are directly connected, and the health of your gut will determine how your brain deals with the stress around you. Probiotics also help with allergies. The way your immune system responds to the outside environment is largely dependent on the health of your digestive tract and the bacteria that live within the digestive tract itself. Now, probiotics also play a role in weight management. Most people don't know this, but a lot of what happens to the food that you eat, whether it's stored as fat or burned off as fuel, is determined by the types of bacteria you have within your gut itself. And so the right probiotic can actually help you with weight management issues. With all the help that probiotics can provide, there are a number of issues with a lot of probiotics in the market today. If you remember, the first part of the definition of a probiotic is that it's a live microorganism. So the first part we have to figure out is whether or not the organisms that are in the product are actually alive and then getting to the site of action, which is the intestines, getting there alive. Now, most probiotics don't survive through the harsh gastric system in the stomach. The stomach is a very acidic environment, and it's designed to kill off a lot of bacteria. So if the probiotic you're working with doesn't get through the stomach alive and get to the intestines, it's not going to function as a probiotic. The second part that's really important with probiotics is the types of strains that are actually found in the product. Now, studies have shown that vast majority of probiotics on the market today don't necessarily have the right strains in them, and the makers really don't know what types of strains are actually in the product. Now, the only way to really understand that you're using the right probiotic bacteria is to do something called DNA sequencing. That is sequencing the entire genome of the bacteria to find out exactly what type of probiotic species it is. Now, probiotic effects are dependent on the types of species of bacteria. Not all bacteria can do the same work in your body. So it takes an extra step to really identify the types of bacteria you have within a product and whether or not they're going to be effective. What I really like about ProBiogen is that they've taken the extra steps to work with a third-party laboratory in order to test their probiotics for survivability and DNA verification. So they've actually gone as far as running their probiotics through something called a simulated gastric system. That simulated gastric system tests whether or not the probiotics can survive through the harsh environment of the stomach. The next thing they've done is they've actually done a full DNA sequencing of all the strains that they use within the product. That way you know exactly what types of strains are being utilized and put into formulation so that you have the best, most effective probiotics to work for you. With ProBiogen taking the extra step of having their products analyzed by a third-party lab, what you'll actually see on the packaging is a stamp that shows you that the product survives through the gastric system, and the second stamp will actually show you that the product has been DNA analyzed. Now, they're probably the only probiotic on the market at this point that has that type of verification. For more information on ProBiogen, visit www.probiogen.com.